how are you doing? This is Keith from Fit Candy Studio, and I'm also the creator of the Hustle and Heels program that you see being advertised all over our Instagram page and also on the Hustle and Heels page. So I'm here to talk to you about the type of heel that you would want to wear for your heels class. Preferably, when you're first starting out, you want to make sure that you are comfortable. So whatever heel you are planning to wear to class, you need to make sure, number one, it feels comfortable, because if you don't have something on your feet that feels comfortable, then that is going to make even for a tougher experience in class. So you want to make sure whatever heel you're picking out, that it feels very good on your feet, or as good as possible. Number two, you want to make sure that you find something with ankle support. So you want to have some support like these here. These shoes I got from, hold on a second, it's an online store where you can get some shoes at, I'm going to say it all wrong, but anyway, here is the name, and you can look it up. This is the name.com, and so it's spelled B-U-R-J-U, so Burju, I guess. But anyway, these shoes came in this neat little bag, little clear bag with a drawstring. They are not cheap shoes at all, because they are professional dance shoes, and so I got them for the ankle support. And actually I'm going to take them off so that I can bring it to the camera and let you see what this heel looks like here. So as you can see, this is a 3-inch heel, if you didn't know. So it's a smaller heel, has a zipper in the back. It has these little cross sections in the front. My toe can come out or stick out in the front in case I want to show like my latest nail polish on my shoes. I mean on my toes, but also I get again the ankle support, so that's what you want. And this is kind of like a, I don't want to say it wrong, but it feels more like a stretchy polyester material, and these are great. So I really like these for dancing. So this would be something I wouldn't recommend somebody new starting out with a very expensive heel, unless you want to. But for me, I decided to do this because I thought it would be a better option for me, and it ended up being pretty good. So if you have the money to spend, then you may want to try this kind of heel as well. Alright ladies, so now we have, this is a boot. So it's actually like a boot with a, I want to say this is probably a 3.5-inch heel. So it's about, I'm spreading my finger out and kind of like just crooking it in. So if that gives you kind of like a reference, this heel, one thing I like about it is that it's fully, it covers my ankle really well. And then it also can fold down to give me a little more extra support. These can be found on the internet, so I just look for anything that I feel will be a little more support for me. It does have this like cloth like stretching material, so I like that part of it, and I like the zipper that I can easily just kind of zip to the side. It hides in the inside of the boot so that it can give my ankle a little more support, and I like these for that reason. It does have a high like an incline here, and I have high arches, so for me it could be a bit uncomfortable, but I mean, for me, I just decide to go ahead and sacrifice because they look great on, and they're really good for me personally. And so they're a real good heels boot. So you might want to try something like this as well if you're new and starting out. So I am back, and we are talking about prettiness now. So this summer, I was able to find these pretty little shoes right here. And I got them at a really nice discount, to the point I was able to get 2 pairs, because literally they were in single digits. And they are perfect for me because they have like these straps that go along, and I'm going to scoot up so that you all can see. They have these little straps going around the ankle, and for me that is just enough support. Again, a 3.5-inch heel, a stiletto, which can be also one of those type of heels that when you're first starting could be a little wobbly, but the more you do heels, the more the practice you're doing in the heels will get better. So I really actually like this shoe a lot because I love the fact that that it has the actual straps, and that it's fashionable, and it looks pretty to me. Okay, so the last boot, or the last type of heel, is this like little booty boot that I really like because it's low on the ankle and it kind of slouches a bit. So that's what I really like. Again, now this one looks to be about 3 inches, but it's more chunky. So actually this to me would be like a perfect beginner heel. My only suggestion would be probably not a slouch, more something that fits around the ankle a little better for the support. But because it's wide, you actually won't be wobbling as much as you're starting to learn, and then you can kind of progress to a skinnier stiletto type heel in the back. But this is perfect because it's wider. One thing I will say about dancing in heels for heels class, this particular boot has like this point, and I'm not very I don't get excited about the points as much because it rubs off on the ends, the more kind of stress it takes from the floor and drags and different things like that, and kind of like it's on the floor depending on what type of move you're doing. So it's better to me to have like a more rounded, if you can find a more rounded boot, which I do have those, you know, rounded boots as well, they're going to help out a lot. So you're not putting so much on this little bitty tip, and then it's going to actually take the full roundness of the boot as you're doing whatever movement, so it won't tear up as easily. And then because you'll start to get it where this part kind of pulls back and things like that. So do know that your dance heels, they are not going to look beautiful for long. You might get them and they might look so lovely, but about the time you finish dancing in them, you're going to see some really nice wear and tear on them. So be ready to invest in some new ones. I would tell you probably one pair of pole heels. I'm sorry, not pole, but your heels for heels class might last you maybe a month to 3 months, depending on how much you are doing. Other than that, I would say a boot like this takes on some really good wear and tear. So that would be my suggestion for you. And I'm going to show you what these look like on walking across. And if you guys have any questions about any questions that are related to heels class as far as what type of shoe to wear, a question that I didn't answer, please feel free to put it in the comments and I'll be happy to go ahead and address that. And I really hope this helped you all. Heels class is very fun. Don't worry if you don't know how to dance in heels. That's where you are going to learn how to do it. You don't have to be a professional, but you don't have to have ever danced in a heel before. But I do want to let you know these are my top suggestions. And I also have some boots that come up like above my knee. So I have plenty of those as well because I just like to have different pairs so that I'm not putting too much wear on one or the other. But anyway, that is my suggestion and I hope it really helps. Thank you so much for watching the video, and see you one day in heels class or see you one day strutting across town. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.